Relax, trust in the Most High, He got your back. Praying fast when you under attack.
Peace and shalom. Welcome to the Shad Avad Perspective. All right, so today we're going to be talking about rap music. All right, is rap music good for our people? Right, is the state of mainstream rap music, is it good for our people? Not talking about the genre as a whole, because we know we have conscious music out there, but we're talking about the mainstream music that we hear on the radio, right? Is this a detriment to our people, right? The path and the course in which music is going, we're talking about black music right now. Is it conducive for our people? Okay, we're going to get into that. So I saw this video by Geraldo Rivera, and he was talking about hip hop and the state of hip hop, and basically what he was saying is that hip hop has done more damage in the last 10 years than racism. All right, so we're gonna look at this video and then I'm going to comment about it. So let's look and see what he is talking about.
You talk about liberals and conservatives as if they were sort of equally ideologically and self-contained camps. Do you fit into either one of those?
No, I'm a militant moderate. I borrow from both. For instance, I am, as I mentioned, immigration reform, gay marriage, and abortion are all things that's why I voted for Barack Obama 3 times. On the other hand, I hate Benghazi. The Benghazi has become pornographic. I think the way they flogged the Benghazi non-scandal, I think it's really very unfortunate on the right-hand side. But I think that, for instance, hip-hop. Hip-hop has done more damage to black and brown people than racism in the last 10 years. When you find the youngster, a Puerto Rican from the South Bronx or a black kid from Harlem, who has succeeded in life other than being the 1/10 of 1% that make it in the music business, that's been a success in life, walking around with his pants around his ass and with visible tattoos, or it is this whole ethos. And I love Russell Simmons. He's a dear friend of mine. I admire his business acumen. At some point, those guys have to cop to the fact that by encouraging this distinctive culture that is removed from the mainstream, they have encouraged people to be so different from the mainstream that they can't participate other than, the racks in the garment center and those entry-level jobs. And I lament it. I really do. I think that it has been very destructive culturally.
Okay, there are a lot of directions I can go there, but I don't want to go down an entire.
All right. So we just heard him. Okay. So I do agree a lot with what he said. Now, I do realize that racism does play a part in our detriment as well. Why do you say that, Shad? Well, the reason why I say racism play a part in our detriment is because you have elite people that are not of African American descent. You have elite people that are of European descent, European Jewish descent, and these people run the world. Then they tend to ostracize our people from certain positions. So obviously, just off that fact alone, racism does play a part in being a detriment to our people, because you have people in high places that keep us in certain positions, right? They keep doors closed because they do not have a love for our people, right? So therefore, there's going to always be a ceiling on our success in certain industries because these people control certain industries, right? So obviously racism does play a part in, the destruction of other peoples, right? But I have to say that this man was spot on when he was talking about hip hop, or really rap, right? Because when we think about hip hop, the acronym for hip hop is healthy indigenous people helping other people. So healthy indigenous people helping other people, right? So the the beginning of hip hop was always supposed to be this positive, uplifting type of thing, positive, uplifting music, right? And so when we look at the beginning at the KRS Ones, the Rakims, right? Um, the Poor Righteous Teachers, Melly Mel, and different people that began the genre of hip hop. They were very positive. They spoke about knowledge. They spoke about the 5% stuff, the Israelite stuff. They spoke about, you know, how to encourage the children to do better. And so when we look at the beginning of hip hop, that's what it was about: healing the community, helping the youth to see a better tomorrow. But the way music is today, this is not hip hop, it's rap. And the difference between rap and hip hop is rap is a genre that was made by corporations to destroy the people. Okay, it was it's a made up genre by Europeans to destroy the people. Right, rap is more of the bubblegum type of music. Right, more of the bubblegum rap, the corny stuff. Uh, that's what rap is. So hip hop, that's the authentic music. Rap is the more bubblegum commercial music. So that's the difference between hip hop and rap. Okay. So two totally different things. Hip hop is not rap. Rap is not hip hop. Okay. So let's get that understood. So when we look at rap today, and I've mentioned this on my last video, when I was talking about is black culture detrimental to black people, is that when you look at our music, it glorifies all the negative things about our situations. So it's one thing to speak about your reality, speak about your situation, speak about your past, speak about your life. I get all that. That's cool. But what we do is we take our life experiences and we glorify them. We take our trauma and we glorify them. We take all of the mess that we've endured and we glorify it. Okay, and that's the reason why it's been such a detriment. Rap music is such a detriment because um, you know, we glorify, um, we glorify gun violence. We glorify, you know, messing with different women. Women glorify, you know, their bodies and giving up they poom poom and all this kind of stuff. So this is the kind of vibration, so to speak, for lack of better terms, because I'm an Israelite. All right, let's get that straight. I am an Israelite. I don't fool with no other practices. So once again, for lack of better terms, just the vibration of the music, it's very, very low. It's very, very low. Right. So I just wanted to touch on that. I just wanted to kind of talk about that. And the reason why, you know, the youth is so dumbed down, not only is the school system failing them, but the people they look up to glorify foolishness. The people that they look up to have low education. They look up to young adults that also come from the streets that have no education, drop out, can't speak, can't articulate, nothing. And this is the people that children glorify. I'll be watching some of these interviews with some of these rappers, these 21 Savages and these Nardo Wicks and some of these other people and um, 6ix9ine. It's just these folks sound crazy. They be up in the interview, man, saying I had to get out the mud, and when I was in school, me and the homie, we hit the block. We had to, we had to get. Say, man, go back to school, work on your sight words, and then work your way up and build your vocabulary. Pick up some nursery rhyme books, pick up some Dr. Seuss books, get to learning some basic things, and then come back, please. Because when you get on these platforms and get to speaking, man, you sound dumb. And you got kids looking up to you. Anywho, that's all I wanted to speak on today. Just what do you think? Do you think rap music is more detrimental than racism? Right. I'm not gonna go there. I think they're both probably equally as detrimental. But what do you think? Do you think racism is more or racism um, is more detrimental? Do you think rap music, fashion, black culture in general is more detrimental? What do you think? Right. So that's all. Peace and shalom. Hit the like button, hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Join the gang. All right. So we appreciate it. And I'll holla. See you.